My name is Pierre Hintze, preferred pronouns he, him, and my role is I'm head of production at Halo Infinite. Fighting fires? No, I mean, the predominant part of our work is surrounding establishing process, maintaining that process, providing focus. The particulars of that, it goes anything from chairing meetings, driving solutions, making tough decisions, down to empowering people by providing them with the structure, with the communication, or with the information they need in order to do their job. I started to get in the industry in London. I started to work as a language tester for a company called Sega of Europe, and very quickly progressed through the ranks there into a producer role, or assistant producer role at the time, working on some of the soccer titles, and had a amazing career with EA, 7 years, worked on Madden, FIFA, NHL, and progressed through all the non-Microsoft competitors. So I worked for PlayStation 3 years and worked in the mobile space, worked for Atari, and finally arrived at Xbox. Finding alignment and common ground between super talented and super passionate people to move in the same direction. Technically, every single one of those individuals we work with has their heart at the right spot, and their desire is to be successful, to have a great experience, to create great experiences. And finding the right mixture of aligning them for a common goal and help them to get there is incredibly challenging, but also incredibly rewarding. Specifically, after coming through the ranks at an incredibly alpha-dominated team, I had to unlearn a ton of stuff. And it happened with, I got introduced to Agile and Scrum, which is a development methodology. And it put me back into a place where I realized making the runway for the plane to take off is more satisfying and fulfilling than flying the plane. And that perspective changed my outlook on my career and how I do what I do 180 degrees. And from that moment, when I came to that realization, I started to get significantly more successful than I was before. Where do I begin? The Xbox guy in me goes, xCloud. What does it feel like to consume content wherever you are? The gamer in me goes, how a AAA experience is going to look like if it becomes agnostic to the platform you're going to play it on. And on a personal level, settling this hard console war beef because I'm bored of it. So I am tired of walking into meeting rooms and boardrooms where I can not find people who even remotely look like me. And that's not a dig on my mom, who doesn't look like me, but it is a personal crusade for me to give people a chance to understand, or an insight to understand, that for the most, our profession of making games is as agnostic as it can be to where we come from, what gender we are, because the effect of playing a game is universal. It doesn't matter to what extent. But how society, or perceptions we have of society, shape young people who look like me into a thought process of, yeah, these are only maybe 3 or 4 things which we can be good at because we need to get there fast to get out of the circumstances we are in. And it sounds incredibly ivory tower what I'm saying, but if we can create teams which truly reflect our society, gender, race, we will create way better products, because we will actually hit home what matters to people versus what our perception is what matters to people.